Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Belgorod. Thankfully spawning on the left, we have iroha playing as US forces, immediately going for Airborne. Teaming up with him is Kuhn, playing as Soviets, who has advanced warfare, combined arms, and counterattack. From the right hand side, we have Farlion playing as Os, immediately going for German Mechanized, and borobadger. Same story, also as Os, who has Festung Armour, Jaeger Armour, and Assault Support. Both of these are arranged teams. Allies in the mid-40s, Axis in the mid-60s. Alright, so just wiring off. Early beacon down. Double Pathfinder start for iroha. Still runs into the machine gun. Even with all their sights, not ideal. Bad start. Engineers getting 2-on-1s. Conscripts out the back, planting some sandbags, coming in now. MG not in a relevant position, moving across. Conscripts disengaging though. Just, yeah, very slow start for Kuhn, getting a bunch of sandbags down. The echelon getting overwhelmed in the corner. Oh, Pathfinders. Second squad of them on the front lines now. If he's going to dodge away from MG42 in time this time, yes. Well done. Here comes a rifle Pathfinder combo from the other side. He's flanking around the heavy cover, this one jumping into the capture circle, MG setting up. Locking out these squads from this angle, dodging away this time iroha. And is successful. Meanwhile, we've got to push on to the cutoff here from borobadger. And a big old flank from Kuhn. Good bit of teamwork there from the allies. Full retreat for Farlion. But still, you know, looking very good in terms of territory control for the Axis after all this. Even with that big flank. Interesting. US troops coming into the center now. MG is facing to the bottom. Oh! Combat engineers in the north go down. Ouch. He brought on those straight away by Kuhn.
Light mechanized infantry.
And he's getting very low there also. So do the Pyhos. Wow, close call. Or borobadger on both his squads. MG soft retreating back, just trying to stay in a relevant position. Setting up to face these two squads. Dodging away. Should be able to crawl away to safety with that anyway. Sandbags set up. Two squads closing in. Should be able to overwhelm the squad here. Dodging away from the Molotov. The squad not quite on the heavy cover. And I imagine maybe slightly outside range there, but now closing in. Nullifying that heavy cover. Meanwhile, this squad of conscripts looking to come around the side, and it's a good window for it as well while the machine gun is reloading. Bit of lucky timing. So overall, the engagement down the south going quite poorly for Farlion. The sandbag position working really well for Kuhn. Still though, Axis do have a superior amount of territory control. And they are rolling that into some fast tier 2 tech structures.
We are losing a sector.
Take a quick look at the KDs here. Oh yeah, not doing the best. Borobadger though. Nice position. And 2-2 going to work here. Content to just blast away, you know, we'll eventually knock down the sandbag as well, so kind of killing off that cover position will be quite nice. Obviously, if he came around to the other side, we'll kill this guy a lot faster, but take out the cover could also be beneficial. Prevent further harass on this point. A half-track out though at a very, very good time for Iroha. I would guess they had to be supervised to build that fast. So in the field, yeah, very, very quickly. 222 on the other side getting aggressive as well. Diving in quite deep. Of course, Iroha having gone for the double pathfinders, only one rifle squad available for the snare. Ooh, nasty incendiary rounds. Activation there by Farlion. Iroha goes down. The half-track well and truly dead there. It kind of looked like Farlion was working that nicely, kind of coming in when the 222 was ready to fire, then backing out during its reload, then coming back in. Can sometimes be quite effective, especially if the anti-air half-track is shooting at something else. So it's also not the best in terms of its reload cycle. You can kind of time when it's reloading and when you're fully locked and stocked. So there's a big blow to the allies. Still don't have the best territory control at the moment, but maybe once this T70 arrives. Tier 3 tech coming up for Kuhn. A Zis as well. 222 out the back, quite damaged. This barrage working nicely as well, forcing 2 retreats. But Axis still with just such strong territory control. Borobadger going straight into the pack. Farlion having gone for the 4th Grenadier. Going for medics now. Having taken down the light vehicle on his side of the map, I guess he feels a bit confident. But a rebuild on this, you don't see that too often. Also supervised, bring this out even faster. So this might backfire a touch for Farlion. Not too far away from being able to build another pack in terms of manpower, and there's the pack build time built in also, so shouldn't be too painful in the end. And a half-track off to a bad start again, shooting a lot of its rounds at the Grenadiers instead of the 222. Borobadger's 222 back up to full strength as well, going for the 4th Grenadier.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
This doesn't get any damage in. T70 about to pop out though. Might pay for Kuhn to be a little bit more conservative until that arrives. I want to have a nice push with all your units at once rather than sending your infantry first, then your light vehicle 30 seconds later, once most of your squads have already retreated. And here comes that T70. It's starting to get a touch low. LNG Grenadiers chopping them down fast. This just can't quite get any damage done. Borobadger doing a really good job hiding behind this fence. Partial dodge on the rifle nade. Conscripts. Oh! Wow. Really bad luck there for Kuhn. One conscript goes down. And it looks like the pack connecting for one shot. T70 getting forced away. Ouch. Really, really bad news for Kuhn. For Grenadiers.
Taking our territory.
The half-track takes a shot. So it's heading up more towards the north. Maybe the allies... Oh, late dodge on the nade, but does survive it at least. Maybe the allies looking to get a bit of a 2-on-1 going again. Try to recover territory that way. Oh, this time not so lucky. Iroha going down to that rifle nade. Nasty stuff there.
Cover your field. The capture point is being overrun.
I imagine both these players are from Asia, so ping's probably quite bad. Gonna make it tough to dodge those rifle nades. Yeah, it does indeed look like they're gonna go for the 2-on-1 up in the north. Looks like a few units rotating now for Farlion to the north also. Upgrading the spotting scopes, having just hit 5 command points. Captain getting blasted down real fast. That retreat could still die. Into your half track doesn't manage to suppress in time. Sandbags polished off by the pack. We have a mortars. For Kuhn hasn't really done too much yet though. Doesn't have any veterancy. A little bit surprised to see paratroopers deployed instead of maybe an anti-tank gun. 222 coming in, looking to finish off the anti-air half-track. In fact, double 222, so looking to make a play here. No snaring squads. Pitfall going for all these Pathfinders. Sit still, trying to maximize damage. Nearly takes out one 222, but doesn't quite manage to. Just need a touch more damage. Oh, the small arms on the rear armor actually finishing the job. Nicely done there by Iroha. So, still a bad trade. Especially given that that was the 222 from Borobadger that doesn't have the spotting scopes. Not nearly as impactful to kill. But, you know, at least it didn't go completely down without anything in return. Command tank now for Farlion and a Panzer IV-J for Borobadger. There's a lot of firepower for Iroha in the centre. Mortar up to Vet 1 already. Firing off some smoke into the centre, making this push. Here we go. Smoking off there. Panzer IV coming in though, and still 90 tank gun for Iroha. I need to address that. 70 getting aggressive. Can't come in too close. Oh boy. But Kuhn actually playing that very, very safe. I think there's an opportunity to get the decrew and maybe even the steal on the pack, but doesn't take that chance. Really a good timing just before that Panzer IV-J arrived as well. Double anti-tank guns perhaps for Kuhn. In fact, he is going to get a second anti-tank gun anyway, building a second Zis. Could have been the pack. And one out for Iroha. Still has to make it to the front lines though. Allies already down to 121 VPs. Drained out so fast. Oh, a little bit clumsy with the Panzer IV handling here. Going to take engine damage to these conscripts. Now backing away. Is this advancing? The old LNG green blob down in the south. Command tank coming down to assist though. Can reinforce off those beacons, but just getting overwhelmed there ultimately. T70 though. Bit 2 already. Dodging away from the damage quite nicely. Spotting scopes on the Panzer IV. Good shot from that anti-tank gun missing though for Iroha. Bad time to reposition this machine gun, ends up having to retreat with it. Well well-timed maybe push from the Allies, coordinating the mortar, the US troops advancing. Rifle grenade, not so impactful that time. AT gun a touch too far back. Unable to do any damage to the command tank. Up to 5 kills on that already. This time connecting though. Attack ground as well for good measure. And that blob is quite troubling to Farlion. Oh boy, Panzer IV making some heroic plays here. And oh, abandoned. Uh-oh. I don't know. That seemed like a little bit of a throw there from borobadger. No real infantry support. Doesn't look like he was killing anything. Second mortar for Kuhn. You don't see that very often. Double Soviet mortar. Abandoned again! No way. Faust able to finish the job there. Wow, that would have been crazy. Anti-tank grenade on the command tank and a decrew on the pack. Oh boy. Axis after such a strong start. Collapsing. Thought maybe these paratroopers would jump on the pack. Crew it. Decide to just destroy it. Would be quite nice with the paratroopers on, with all the beacons that are around. They could reinforce it on the front lines. Would be quite nice. Yes, mines, but Captain able to start the capture nonetheless. Very low on health, but so is the Panzer IV command tank, which could come down to assist. Making use of the emergency repairs on that though. Okay. Oh, you can see they're posturing. They're about to go for the Faust. Couldn't quite get it off. Command tank coming to the bottom, but Captain already completed the capture on his bicycle out of there. Double anti. Oh, okay. Maybe this is why I didn't notice Iroha already had a second anti-tank gun. Didn't want a third. Understandable. Still about 40 fuel away from a tank though, and I imagine might even go for the Jackson first in this kind of scenario. Farlion meanwhile has put down tier 4, getting the Brumbier out. We've got tier 4 for borobadger, going for the Werfer first. Only one anti-tank gun at the moment for the Axis, so going for 2 anti-infantry vehicles, the Werfer and the Brumbier, leaving them very exposed in the anti-tank department. Usually, you know, a Sherman at 20-ish minutes isn't that effective, but could be actually in this scenario. Looks like Iroha going to go for the Scots. Okay, thought he might go for the Jackson first, but Scots it is. Beacon needs to be destroyed. Here comes the Werfer, just out of beacon range, I think. Not the best. Pretty well targeted, but only 2 kills. MG getting decrewed, doesn't manage to get the suppression in on that blob, and the Scot getting a wipe on the Grenadiers. The Brumbier coming in though. Ooh. Double anti-tank guns clearing off the decrewed weapon very quickly. Some railway artillery out the back. The shell. Did it take down all the paratroopers? And one Pathfinder's dead as well. Oh my, look at all those corpses. Shame I didn't catch that on camera, but looks like Iroha didn't notice that either. He lost everything. 2 paratroopers and a Pathfinder dead. Wow.
We've dropped to 100 points.
ticking for the Allies. Just as they were starting to get things going, you know, getting a couple of Bren wipes, machine gun wipe. Looking out a medium tank or two. Oof, big losses for Iroha. He's got enough for the P-47s, dodging away from rifle nade quite quickly this time. Pack a little bit too far back for Farlion, unable to assist against the Scot. Just have the spotting scopes. Comes the pack again. Missing though, missing.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Crawling in here for Kuhn, having gone for Combined Arms Army. Anti-tank gun camouflage on those. If we strike out the back. Nearly knocking out the double anti-tank guns. There's the spotting scopes in action. Probably how the railway artillery was right at the back as well. Just the spotting scopes providing so much sight. Allowing those cheeky situations to arise. They're advancing. Conscript's very low. And do survive. Close call. Out the back, getting a couple shots in. Second pack in production for borobadger. Rumbeer getting very low as well. Pack holding its ground here with the arrival of the LMG Grenadiers. Needs to advance a touch though to assist against this T-34. Here it comes now. T-34 already backing off though. And now the Allies looking to set up the triple cap. Kind of surprising. Hios were, I think, making a dash for the Southern VP instead, now having to come in to do some repairs. South is just completely unguarded. Very rare to see that on this map, I would say. Sometimes I feel like I see the north abandoned, but feels like there's always action in the south on this map. Alright, T-34 coming around. Reasonable worth a strike. 6 kills on that now, but... Ooh! No, they did survive. Not incredible. Question is, what does borobadger go for next? Is it going to be the Panther, maybe? It's a little bit away from that in terms of fuel, and quite a bit in terms of manpower. Second Scot in the mix now for Iroha as well, going to turn up the bleed. Grenadiers on the wrong side of cover here again. Okay, they spread out this time. borobadger doesn't want to get wiped in one hit. Here come the packs. Connecting once. Spins around, hoping for a second shot. But now under mortar fire. Farlion getting a lot of territory down in the south. There's quite a few resources floating. Maybe going to go for the Panther himself. He'll leave himself a little bit strapped for repairs, maybe, if he does that, but see how it goes. Ooh. Oh! Squad down. The double Scot striking hard there. Planes coming in for the Brumbeer, hoping to get the kill on it. Pack very slow dodging away. Could get decrewed. The Brumbeer getting caught against the terrain. Ooh, but this shed blocking most of the damage. Pack, though, forgotten about for Farlion, ends up getting decrewed very quickly and now destroyed. 222 still in the targeting zone here. Could take the next pass. Not a huge amount of damage, though, overall. Command tank down the bottom. Could take the third pass. Staying in the danger zone here. Whiff a strike. Big whiff. Yep. So far, Young reacting very poorly So these P-47s, they get just about maximum value. Anything they didn't get is a kill. Big damage. Firing off the railway artillery again, this time not hitting too much. Scott's smoking out to safety. Oh, and the machine gun outright destroyed with that. These Scots stacking up the body counts, 14 and 5 already. Very impressive kill count on them. Panther now for Borobadger, Farlion. Looks like he's going to go for the same. Touch more fuel required. Axis still have quite a lot of breathing room on the victory point clock. So they don't have to panic, but these double Scots are really wiping a lot at the moment. Really need this Werfer to start getting some kills in return.
Yeah. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Jackson now for iroha, so the window for these Panthers perhaps closing a touch.
The enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
The arrival of that. T-34's coming in for Kuhn. He's dropping the planes himself. L2 precision bombing strike. Ooh, that was a close call. That was a full maneuvering. Not the best. Here comes the Panther though. Starting things off with a shot. Pack shooting at one of the other T-34s though. Looks like they're both going to get away because of that. Can't quite get the kill. Grenadiers softened up by those Scots, have to retreat.
Enemy forces are securing our
Bait
territory.
into the machine gun, going to toss off an anti-tank grenade, get the engine damage. And there is that Vet 1. Could be time for some bunker busting.
A Panther has arrived from the fatherland.
Jackson's out now though. Double Panthers for the Axis, let's see what they can do with them. Do still have that 222 around with the spotting scopes. I think it's going to make it a lot easier for them to pick what angle they want to come in with. On their Panthers, trying to avoid the double anti-tank guns. See that they can see them. That's why the bunker buster's firing off here. Trying to get the D-crew. Risky stuff for Farlion. And in come the P-47s to try and diffuse this pressure. Jackson getting a low one shot. Pack can't quite get the shot through though. P-47's doing some big damage. All these Axis tanks very low. In fact, this one goes down. How did that die back there?
Destroyed a Panzer.
Mystery to me. I think if Farlion left that pack set up, it would have had a chance to get one more shot on the Jackson. Can't say that 100% though. But overall, probably not a good trade. Losing a Panzer IV command tank, only getting a anti-tank gun in return. Or maybe actually this one decrewed as well. Didn't notice that all the way back there. Long range Werfer. Barely any damage though with that rocket scatter. 7 kills still. Very slow. This full command tank is decrewed over here. I thought the conscripts were coming for the anti-tank grenade to try to finish it off. Did they not see him? No, it's there. Decapping the point first, cutting off the fuel. Gonna try to jump in it. Doesn't really amount to anything, but at least the Axis don't get the chance to recrew it and repair it up themselves, so... Alright. Oh boy, a howitzer coming up for Kuhn.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
How big of a fan I am of the howitzers. thing is, you know, there is railway artillery available for borobadger, so we've got to make sure that nothing can come back here and get vision of this position, otherwise it's going to get deleted real fast. More to flare up, spotting for the howitzer, firing at those packs out the back there. Getting a pretty good connection there as well. Borobadger just very slow on the dodge. Getting away now. I think that was on the like 4th or 5th shell before it started dodging and oof, loses a pack. That was the one with no veterancy though, so could be worse. Oh, there goes one of the Scots. Good pick off from Farlion.
The enemy is taking our territory.
7 kills. Get one already on the ML20. You know, this is one of the maps where the creeping smoke barrage could actually be reasonable as well. Don't get many opportunities to use it myself in 1v1. Oh boy, this was the big one. Exactly what borobadger was looking for. Had 7 kills before, now 13. Gets most of the vehicle crew. Does Farlion see that? Yes, he does with the spotting scopes. They were hoping to finish it off, but conscripts with the anti-tank grenades running defense. Bombier from the side, hitting some big damage, but anti-tank gun has been forced away, and Jackson recruit by captain? Not sure what's in there at the moment. Not the vehicle crew, you can see they're still back at base. Oh, is this the end of the 222? No. There goes the freshly constructed Pathfinders as well, equipped them with bazookas. So I don't really know how Farlion did it, but really good pushback from him. And that's got them back in the match, the Axis. See Kuhn at the popcap limit here. Dodging away from the howitzer until now. Kind of dodging into the danger zone with this pack though. Borobadger's Panther heading to the north. Got the flare up though from the Soviet mortar. If you strike on the team weapons out the back, pretty good connection. Cut off play from the conscript, shut down by the Bombier. Vic 2 on that. Iroha set back so far after all those vehicle losses. But, you know, the Allies, I think they've only drained maybe 15 VPs in the time the Axis have drained 250 or so, so they've been doing pretty well. Oh, can't dodge away from the pack in the nick of time there. Both the packs quite low in health though, conscripts keeping them under pressure. No supporting infantry for borobadger. One pack decrewed, the other one sets up, but that's going to get decrewed again as a result of that. Railway artillery out the back. Looks like the machine gun did get away. There come the P-47s. Jackson coming in from the side. This could be the end of the Brumbier. Brumbier looking for the wipe on the conscripts, but might pay for that dearly. Jackson needs another shot. Oh, and it bounces. Heartbreaker for the Allies. Oh, got some recon action coming in now as well. Both the anti-tank planes shot down from the P-47s. No! Oh, ho, ho, ho. It was off the map for such a long time. I thought they'd both been shot down. And that's a combo. The recon plane providing some extra side of the Brumbier, allowing for that kill. And again, the Axis just not respecting the P-47s. Panther takes a blasting hit. Scott's coming in now. Captain looking for the decrew on the pack. Ouch. And the allies know that they can be quite aggressive here. They got the recon plane up. They can see what's coming. Pirates do manage to recover the pack at least for Borobadger. He's going for a second Panther. So there's a bit of manpower floating. Could maybe go for a second Pio. Yep, for some more repairs. Borobadger also looks like he's saving for another Panther. Don't quite have the pop cap room for it, but drops a model or two. Should be alright. No, gonna go for a Werfer himself. Interesting call. Iroha going for a second M1, so it actually might work out quite nicely.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
Decreed quite quickly by those conscripts. And it doesn't have the machine gun upgrade for Farlion, so it's not that good against the infantry here. He's getting quite aggressive though, pushing into the centre. Good dodge on the rifle grenade that time from Iroha, but getting suppressed. And they're crawling forwards with the spotting scopes. Heated fighting over the VPs, but the machine gun getting out of there quite early. Back on the move. Oh, Jackson in the north. Double Panthers for Borobadger trying to get something going. Pick off one of these vehicles. Engine damage on the T-34. Panther's missing quite a few shots. And now taking quite a few shots. Oh, that Panther taking a blasting. He's very low indeed. There's a Werfer going after the M1, I think. Oh, very, very good connection. Plane up now for Kuhn. Nine kills, nearly get one off the first barrage. Triple anti-tank guns there though for the Panther. Have to back away. Over into the centre. Pretty good damage again by Borobadger this time. Oh, engine damage on that Panther. He's trying to repair it on the front lines. Gets punished. That recon plane allowing Kuhn to be so much more bold, so much more aggressive with his push, capitalize on that situation, and considering advancing with the double anti-tank guns, decides against it. They're a little bit low on health, especially this one. Have to worry about that second Werfer for Farlion. Oh, there it goes. 222 ends up falling to the double anti-tank guns through the centre. There you go, the spotting scopes for Farlion. Should have seen that coming with the 222 spotting scopes. Oh, T-34 could be in some trouble. Panther not chasing in for it, but sort of wouldn't have been rewarded anyway. Misses that shot even while stationary. He's doing some nice work there. Pushing through the centre. Uh-oh. Oh, doesn't get away. That's just too much anti-tank. And now they pack decrewed as well by the double Scots. Oh, that's bad news for Farlion. Okay, double Panthers in the north, getting some big work done. Oh, but another miss. Killing blow avoided briefly by Kuhn. Coming in for another attempt. T-34 blocking. Need those grenadiers in here. Here comes the Panther, though. The other one paired up. Oh, takes down the other T-34 as well as the T-70. Overall, a very good push there for Borobadger, but they got the planes up in the air again. Got to respect them a bit more this time. Werfer shuts down the cap in the centre. time dodging out of the zone. There's the edge of it there.
We are losing a sector.
Was that the captain that died in the center? It looks like it. Drain back on the allies. Got the Howie coming down. Up to 15 kills on that. Steady performer. Scott's getting some nice damage done though with the barrage. Conscripts again coming in deep, hoping to catch the repairing units. No engine damage though. And with the loss of all those tanks, now Kuhn going for the Su-85. His double anti-tank guns in compromised position. A steal on the Soviet mortar for Farlion. Interesting choice. Maybe going to have the flares on that replace the 222 spotting scopes he had earlier. Could be quite nice. Grenadiers quite early on the retreat there. But the other Grenadiers going to stop the capture, it looks. And Werfer strike as well. And one going for the machine gun out the back. It did run slightly forwards, reposition to try deal with the incoming Grenadiers, so ends up surviving that. Nice capping down in the south. Here comes the Werfer strike for that, but very quick dodge from Iroha this time. Gets away from that easily. Second Jackson out now as well for Iroha, so it could be bad news for the double Panthers of borobadger. Going for a second Werfer, really looking to take out those double anti-tank guns that both the Allied players have. Oh, so both the Soviet mortars got stolen by the Axis players, one each. Rifle incoming. Partial connection. Here comes the Jackson, going after the Panther. Tank gun very low, trying to get away to base. Pathfinders probably see the rocket artillery out the back as well. Allies getting in quite deep. Briefly setting up the triple cap, but Farlion capping down in the south. Transitioning over to Stuks now as well, instead of rebuilding the Panther. Another Scot, 3 Scots for Iroha.
We are in a dangerous situation. 100 points remaining.
Bouncer into the centre. The connection, oh, but then the Scot finishing the job after that. Oh, big molly damage, comboing up with the T-34, but here we go, double Panthers coming in. T-34, oh, survived somehow. Not sure. One of those mustn't have been a direct hit. Good Werfer strike knocking out the machine gun, but the Stug can't really go in. Double anti-tank guns for Iroha still back there. Lucky break there for Kuhn, surviving with that T-34. Both teams getting very low on the VP clock now. Reasonable Werfer strike, but triple Scots over here. And Grenadiers have to get out of there fast.
Battalion just reported Pathfinders ready for action.
Missing its shot there. So he does the pack.
We are down to 75 points.
We have another railway artillery ready for borobadger. Trying to repair up his Panthers at the moment. Back up to full strength. Has pop cap limit. Recon plane up for Kuhn. Maybe they have a tough time surprising the Allies. Okay, railway artillery coming in. I didn't see where the smoke was. At the back here. Okay, strange location on that. One of the anti-tank guns did get decrewed by that Werfer strike though. That could be the green light to make something happen down the south. A little bit of AoE damage onto the Jackson there from that railway artillery as well. In the north suppressing. Axis starting to get a little bit desperate, having trouble cracking these victory points, the north and the centre. There we go, make some decrews. Got the Zis up here. MG Grenadiers knocking that down fast. And they're blitzing in, looking for the SU-85 kill. Decides to disengage, the Jacksons are up there now. Conscripts also, here come the P-47s, going after the Healthy Panther first. Oh boy, there goes one Panther, the other one driving back through the circle. No, just on the outside of it. Shouldn't get targeted again. Strike into the centre. Looks like the Stug took quite a lot of damage as well, maybe from that Zis. Molotov trying to prevent the capture, but drained back on the Allies. Jackson into the centre now as well. Second Stug for Farlion. Backing repairs though, only with the one Pio. And those triple Scots knocking units out so quickly. Close call on that. Good attempt from borobadger, you know, charging in like that, but good rotation from iroha getting up there quickly to support. Just a little bit too much anti-tank up there. 35 did end up surviving. Plane up again, spotting those Stugs from long range. We're going to use the emergency repairs again. Allies capping in the north, recovering the decrewed Maxim up there as well. And also capping down the south with some smoke grenades. Strange choice to take grenades from iroha. Given that he's only got a re-echelon that can use them, right? No other unit. Just managed to stop it at least. Just the neutralize, no capture. Rebuilt Panther now for borobadger. One of his Werfers is ready to fire. We've got some howitzer fire coming down into the base back here. Okay, double Stugs coming through the centre. Here we go. Looking to get something going. Double Jacksons on their toes, get out of there quite quickly. One of them is very low though, that could be very damaging. But Farlion getting cold feet. Here comes the Panther from the other side, but we've got the SU-85 Zis combo there. Going for the Scott kills, but it goes down very quickly. Here comes the second Panther, the higher vet one, going after the SU-85. Double Zis spinning around, trying to find the angle. Takes a shot. Oh boy, and the Panther missing, trying to get away now. Double Stugs coming in. Looks like another Scott falling, but so does a Jackson. Oh no, that was the P4 command tech that fell there. Oh, and the Panther dies in the north as well. Did manage to take down one more Scott at least. Wolf strike doesn't even manage the suppression. Oh, the Stugs do end up take down the Jackson though. Pretty good fortune. Two bombing strike in there. I don't think that hit anything, but reasonable attempt. Just one Scott left for iroha. Overall, the double Panther dive for borobadger in the north. Didn't end up getting too much work done. He just missed a lot of shots on the move. A little bit unfortunate. And the SU-85 was just slamming home the damage the entire time. Still very tight on the VP counter though. Got some paratroopers dropped in, maybe looking for a flank if there was a machine gun down here, coming in for the VP capture. Still a couple S mines there though. Borobadger doesn't have enough munitions. Oh, okay. Already queued up the rifle mate. Both teams jamming the capture here. Here comes the pack though. Here comes the machine gun. That gets one shot through. Attack rounds. Not quite. He's trying to make a play for the center. Stug extremely low. Command tank fresh from Farlion into the south. Trying to jam the capture down here. We've got the Werfer coming down as well. He's ready to fire for barrage. Crazy VP was. Command tank needs to be getting some attack rounds going though. Echelon are capping behind the smoke. Oh, he's in the USF smoke, right? You can't attack ground in that. Would have had to come out of the smoke, I think. So that disable the USF smoke. Can't attack while you're in that. Borobadger got repelled from the north. Gonna have one more go of getting the VP up there. The Axis are draining out very fast. Three echelon, heroic stuff from iroha. In here, jamming the capture for as long as he possibly can. Command tank cleaning them up. Here come the grenadiers. The Allies cap in the center. Actually, that's going to be too much. LMG grenadier coming in from the sides. Just the rifle made off the machine gun low, but they're not going to be able to get the decap in time. And the Allies end up taking this one. Whew. So yeah, overall a better early game for the Axis, I'd say. Superior territory control, dealt with iroha's anti-air half-tracks quite effectively. But then the late game, you know, those Scots getting so many wipes. Panther dives for Borobadger, not quite working out, just missing a few too many shots on the move. And the Allies end up taking this one. Really good game, really tight one. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.